Hello everyone, please join the session. We'll start in next 1 to 2 minutes. Yes, everyone, please join. I'll take all question answer sessions. Okay, so please join quickly. Mention your doubts in the comment section in the live chat. I'll be responding to each and every comment. Yes, so welcome everyone. I know Inicet results have come and results have been very disappointing. So the reason for this exact live session was that because I started getting many doubts from students telling that INICET has gone bad, INICET I have not got a good rank, so I'm not very confident in attempting next NEET PG. So how to overcome this anxiety that has happened because of this INICET unexpected result. So that is the reason why I'm conducting. Okay. Yes. Hello everyone. Yes. Hello Sanvi. Hi Aisha. Anisha, hello. Yes. So mention your queries in the comment section. I'll just give you a brief introduction on what your strategy is going to be. So basically, what I want is that INICET was actually going to be difficult exam. The problem is you were preparing for NEET PG so far. You were not preparing for INICET per se. Many of you had November INICET in your mind. I'm telling this because when I had recently launched a website called as MedPath. Basically, it's a customized NEET PG study planner. It is for free. So there were thousands of students who logged in and generated their customized study planner, and I took the analysis of that report. And in that, we can actually divide how many students were in first read, how many students were in first revision, second revision, third revision. And believe me, that website I had released just 1 week back, and it's a customized study planner. They basically you have to enter your detail in which state of preparation you are currently in, and it will generate you the entire schedule. Okay, so that is for another discussion. Okay, so what I noticed there was 40%, yes, 40% of students, those who entered to that website, there were thousands of students who used that website. 40% students are still in their first read. That was actually very disappointing for me because when you're preparing for NEET PG 2026, 40% students are still in the month of May are going ahead with their first read. Means they have subjects in first read that they haven't completed. Rest next 40% of the students, they were ones who had just finished their first read and they were going into first revision. 80% students, I am repeating it again, 80% of students, if you want I'll show you the stats also in the upcoming video. 80% of the students are still in their first revision, and these exactly are the 80% of students who are today doubting their self and asking, sir, my rank is so bad in INI, I didn't even qualify, so what is wrong with my preparation? The reason is not what is wrong. You will think that you have prepared for 2 months or 3 months, but believe me, when the competition is among 2.5 lakh students, this your 2 months 3 months preparation is not going to make any change. So take it from me, if your target was INICET and if you had been preparing well since last NEET PG 2025, you would have at least got qualified. I'm repeating it again, you would have at least got qualified. It doesn't mean that you would have got a good rank. Those who got good rank, which I feel is less than 2000, because without that you won't get a seat unless you have reservation. So less than 2000 are the ones who have been preparing consistently since their MBBS days, that is for at least more than 1 year. So don't expect that you will be studying from November 2025 and within some 6 months your rank will jump to less than 2000 in INICET. It is just not going to happen. It would have happened if suppose you had a easy paper in your INICT, that was one consideration. Because when easy paper comes, even toppers face it difficult, because even if toppers make a silly mistake, then they are also out of the race. But this was one of the tough exams. After 2022, we had one of the tough exams, that is this year. So this tough exam combined with your preparation for last 6 months wouldn't give you a result. I wouldn't have. I'm not surprised if many of you didn't qualify also, because you are believing that with your last 2-3 months of preparation, with one read you are going to crack this INICT, you are going to get qualified, or you are going to get a rank of less than 10,000. That is not possible. This is actually a reality check to you. Yes, I repeat it again. This is a reality check for you, because you would have thought that just doing rapid revision or just doing BTR or just doing some short term revision course is going to land you up in a rank of less than 5,000, as you see on Instagram reels, as you see on on YouTube shorts. It's not going to happen. Those are content creators. They are going to get benefited from whatever short content they are going to make. You go and ask those people who have actually cracked INICT, who have got less than 2000 rank in INICT. They will actually tell you reality. So it is easy for a moderately difficult paper like in NEET PG to come under less than 5,000 and to mentor on Instagram telling that I had used only rapid revision, I had used only BTR, and I did all this. It is easy to say because for them it is going to be beneficial. But this is actually reality check for you, because last year's NEET PG was a moderately difficult paper. Before that, 2024 set B was the toughest, but set A was easy. 2023 was also easy. 2022 was also easy. So only in 2024 set B we had a difficult paper. So there might be a chance this year's also paper might be difficult, but my prediction is that it will be moderately difficult. But seeing the extent of competition in INICET, that even because I mentor students and I had seen that some students were good enough. Okay, I felt that they would get a good rank, but still they were also not able to get a good rank because the competition has been crazy. Okay, it is increasing crazily. Plus, for your preparation for NEET PG 2026, you have extra competition from this 2020 batch, because they have just finished their internship and they are fresh into this. They would have studied some good resource during their MBBS days. During internship they were not able to study, and in next 3.5 months they can actually crack with a good attempt, because they don't have anything to lose, right? That is the biggest advantage. So I would say have a reality check, get to know that competition is increasing. It's not going to be easy, and please don't message in my email and in over my Telegram telling that this is my so and so attempt and I won't sit at any cost. I'm going to start now, please guide me. It is not possible. I'll tell you straightforward, I'll tell you honestly. There are some things which are realistically possible, there are some things which are not possible, and I'm not a person who gives you false hopes. I'm not a person. Even in my online consultation, if you come and ask me, sir, I have paid for you, but still you are saying me that I won't get a rank, I would say it straightforward only that yes, if you are in a position like you are starting today and you are expecting a rank of less than 10,000, it's just not possible unless you have two things. One is very good IQ retention. If you see my previous videos, I had discussed about it. And second is your concepts are very strong. If you're starting fresh from today, it is not going to be easy. You should be very realistic. If you're starting today with the best resources that are available, you might, along with your luck, you might end up with somewhere between 20,000 to 50,000. That too, with the extreme competition that I'm seeing this year, I don't know. I think the rank can just shoot up anywhere. Okay, so most likely scenario is 20,000 to 50,000. So if you're starting today, don't ever think that you will come in less than 10,000. Okay, it is just not possible. So competition is getting crazy day by day. Resources are getting versatile. There are n number of resources for same preparation. Each the papers are getting difficult. So what is the correct path is the exact question that you are going to ask me, right? So first thing, don't be disheartened by your INI preparation, because you were not actually prepared for INI. That is what I would say. 95% of the students who are currently attending this live session or have attempted INICT, you did not have correct preparation. Take it from me, you didn't have. That is because when I saw that, I said, no, MedPath, I had created a customized study planner. In that, I took the statistics of how many people were there. Thousands of people had logged in into it, and I had the data of that. How many people are currently in their first read and first revision? 80% people are still in their first revision. So how can you expect such a difficult exam and you're in your first revision, and how can you expect you will crack it within less than 10,000, or how can you even expect that you will qualify? You won't. INICET is not meant for that. Your main target was NEET PG, you still have time. With three proper revisions, yes, I would say with three proper revisions, you still have a chance. Now, whether less than 10,000 or whether less than 20,000, that all depends on how good revisions you are going to give, and it depends on how good your concepts are, because these both will be tested in NEET PG. It is not just going to be a PYQ based exam, it is not going to be a PYT based exam, but it will be predominantly based on PYTs and PYQs. But you need concept backup also, and you need revisions also. So those who are not able to complete three revisions, just take it from me, you are never going to come less than 20,000 rank. It is just not possible unless you are a superhuman being with the above average intelligence, or your concepts are really strong during MBBS. Other than this two, it's not going to be possible. Okay, so please don't comment in my email section and Telegram. There are people who even comment that, sir, I'm ready to pay you how much ever you want, I'll pay you lakhs, but make somehow try it, help me get a rank. I'll tell you straightforward, I'm not a person like that. I won't give you false promises. It is not going to happen. Okay, so I'll just go to the comment section so that I can understand what psychology you guys are exactly in. So for the disappointment thing, I would say it was predicted beforehand itself. If you think 10 days before, when you started your final revision for INICET, that time itself you knew that you are not going to crack this INICET. It was just that you thought that maybe 10 days of preparation, something will happen, but now you got the reality check, and that is actually required. Yes, so Anisha has asked a 24K rank OBC, what approach to do for NEET PG? Okay, so just I said no, for NEET PG, just three things are required. One is proper revisions. Second is there are important topics. Now, if you ask me how do you know whether topics are important, these are based on PYQs only. Like for example, in patho, if you're focusing on respiratory system more than you are focusing on hematonco, you are out of the game, because most important is respiratory system. So there are some set topics which keep on repeating for NEET PG, and there are set topics which are from which many questions are asked. You can go through my PYQ analysis videos on my YouTube channel. There are many. So if you go through those, yes, you will get some sort of idea regarding what is important and what is not. Okay, so if you do this important topics, get your concepts clear. That is what I mean. Now, if you ask me what is getting concepts clear, you won't understand. So let me give an example. So let's take the example of glycogen storage diseases. In glycogen storage diseases and lysosomal storage diseases, no matter question is asked from any end, you should be able to answer. Yes, you heard it right. You should be able to answer. Similarly, no matter question is asked on developmental milestones, you should be able to answer. These are like hotspot topics. If you go wrong in this, you are going to lose marks anyhow. Second is, you should be very well versed with giving GTs, because what I noticed was in INICET, some students told me that once they saw that the paper was tough, then they developed panic, and because of that, they were not able to attempt INICET properly. Secondly, they were over enthusiastic, over anxious on the day of exam, and that's why they were not able to attempt correctly. So if you prevent these two mistakes, and if luck is in your favor, then you can actually prevent lot of silly mistakes. Because what is the difference between a rank of 5,000 and a rank of 50,000? If you ask me straightforward, it is that rank of 50,000 has committed 10 to 15 less silly mistake compared to rank of 50,000. Okay, so that is the only difference. So your mindset on the day of exam is very, very, very important. So you have to build that mindset by giving GTs. So I recommend GT every 10 days till NEET PG, till August 15, so that you will have at least 10 GTs before your NEET PG. Along with that, second is thorough knowledge of PYQs. See, even if you take PYQs from today, from 2018 till 2025 NEET PG PYQs, you will have total of 8 sets of question papers. Okay, so in these only, if you bookmark these MCQs, there will be total 1600 MCQs just from these 1600, and their explanation part is going to matter, because questions will be asked from explanation part of PYQs. I repeat again, you can bookmark this, and you can later on tell me this if I'm wrong. Around 100 to 120 questions will come from the explanation part of these PYQs only. Last 8 years NEET PG, and last 2 years INICET, and last 2 papers of FMG. If you take, if you are not able to do these many, at least do from 2020 NEET PG till 2025 NEET PG. These 5 to 6 years of NEET PG, along with 2 years of INICET and last 2 papers of FMG. From this only 100 to 120 questions come, not exact questions. They will be from explanation part of these questions. So these are the focus of your preparation, not anything else. Okay. So these two things are a must. If you focus on this with proper revision of your notes, yes, then you have a chance. Okay, next, Aisha has asked, "Sir, my INICT November rank was 4000. I got the same rank." So that itself tells that competition has increased. Second, why did these 6 months didn't improve my rank? Because of one is competition, and second is this exam was actually tough. It demanded something extra out of your ordinary. So that's why. Ashok sir, how to go on from here for NEET? I think I told this. Dr. Anshul, okay, sir, can I solve only FMG and NEET PG question? No, INICT last 2 years you require. Okay, so yes, there are so many questions. I'll just go through the important ones. Okay, so Tintin Teen. Okay, sir, first revision almost over, didn't qualify, but 44 centile. Is there a chance for those NEET PG? So it depends on what you want to qualify. A person who has a branch like PSM in mind, who is ready to give exam, even if he get 50,000 also, he'll get, even from general category, for a rank of 50,000, he'll get PSM in any state college. So it's not, it depends on how much rank you want, right? And last year 50,000 means was around 125, correct? Okay, 125 to 130, correct? So that was the rank of 50,000. Okay, so that all depends on what your objective is. Next, Angry Little White Lotus. Okay, got 20k rank. Can I really be under 10k? Yes, you can be. You can. Venkatesh sir, I got 7k. Can I score under 5k? Yes, you can. Bhumika, I have seen seat but toxicity, heavy workload, led me to quit it. I wrote, okay, you had taken seat, okay. I wrote INI with hardly 5 to 6 subject preparation, got 23k. Can I get a valuable advice on how to proceed? So Bhumika, do one thing, go to MedPath website, okay, just type in Google MedPath by Dr. RMD. So there you will get a customized study planner on how to go ahead with remaining of your first read and how to cover next 3 revisions. Okay, it will give a customized timetable for you only. So it is individualized for everyone who wants to attend. So based on that, you try to finish topics, because there the division of topics is based on PYQ importance. I told you initially that you should know which are important, which are less important. So that timetable is designed according to which subject has got more priority and which has got less priority, and which topics inside each subject has got more priority and less priority. So please go to that website, MedPath by Dr. RMD. Just search it in Google, you will get, and then you enter your details regarding your current preparation and your later preparation, and then you will get a customized PDF of schedule, and then you follow that. Okay, that is the best way how you can proceed ahead. It is for free. Okay, it is not for any cost. Okay, 4k to 12k. I think this is your INICT rank. Yes, BBBRHH. Okay, so you can try for NEET PG. You will come under 10k, no doubt. Shubham sir, 28k rank in INICT. What can I do? No, just continue. You will get less than 15k. Not a difficult task. Sleepy Ninja sir, can I make it under 10k? Completed first stage, still got 22. Yes, yes, you can. With 3 more revisions, you can. Abhirami sir, NEET PG attempt 48k. This is first INI 13k. Okay, Abhirami, I would say the same thing. 3 more revisions. If you're not able to plan revision cycle, please go to MedPath website. It is for free. It is based on PYQ weightage. It will generate your customized timetable according to topic, subtopic, everything, along with accountability factors. Please go to that and get it, because I can't make schedule for everyone. So I created this technology. Take help of technology. Technology will tell you everything. I have fed my own brain. It's my mastermind only behind that. Okay, so I have devised that in such a way that it will generate realistic timetable only. If you go in first grade and tell that no, that I want a rank of less than 2000, it will tell it is not possible in 6 months. So it is that much realistic. Okay, Damara Vijay sir, I got 41k in INICT. Can I get under 20k? Depends on your preparation. I would not say, because 41k in INICT is still a borderline rank only. Yes, but you should prepare well. Sleepy Ninja sir, I got worse rank than when I was already. See, don't compare your current with last time, because last time was much easy. Okay, and their competition was very less, actually very less, because you didn't had current 2020 batch at all. And last year who had attempted NEET PG, they were also not giving a serious preparation. So don't ever compare November INI with May INI. Both are very different. Pritesh sir got 14k, 24k now. Can I get under 5k? Pritesh, that depends on how well you are giving revisions. Shakuntala 86 correct. Is there any hope for NEET PG? That all depends on your Shakuntala. It depends on your objective. So for example, a person with 100 correct, I'll say last year got around 1,10,000 rank. Okay, that was the around rank range. So for 1,10,000 rank, if you want a pre-paraclinical seat and you have reservation category, yes, you will get. So are you qualified for NEET PG? Yes. Did you get a seat? Yes. And if you have money in a private college, you will aram se get. So your rank is not equal to PG seat. Okay, it is totally different ball game. So that we'll be discussing when we come into counseling. So Misha sir, I want more insight on how to continue my residency. Okay, so Misha, you mail me on babydocrmd@gmail.com. Go to this YouTube channel, there you'll find my email ID, mail on that. Okay, Nivedita sir, in last NEET PG I got 125. Now I got 108. Yes, both are different. No? This yes, INICET was way tough. So you can't even compare. Is it practical to aim for 150 for upcoming? Yes, you should aim for that. Your aim should be that. You should give total 3 revisions. Okay, yes, yes, sir, I got 4K. If I study harder, can I get under top 50 in NEET PG? For that, you need luck factor. Because now you are in 4K, 50 is possible, but still for top 200 ranks, no, you need luck factor. Ashok, sir, I have completed my first rate. Can be revised from BTR? No, I'm not going to answer this, Ashok, because this details is not enough. I'll need extensive details on your preparation. Okay, Reddy sir got 18K rank with 114 correct. How do you know how much correct did you made? I think based on recall you are saying. Strategy is the same for you also. Okay, that is what I discussed now. Please go back and watch. Next, big boy, difficulty in active recall, desired rank under 20K, current GT correct 108, marrow as source form of BTR. Okay, so see, one thing I'll say, when you are in a short-term revision course, okay, may it be rapid revision or BTR or anything, they are like short-term revision courses. They have a limit and it is called a ceiling effect. That is because the content is limited in that. If you want to break out of that ceiling effect and go higher, no, you need something extra which is not offered over there. And that is where important topics, concepts and important topics, QBank modules come into picture. So that is what is extra. You guys are asking me, like how to get above that. So at one point of time, between 120 to 130 correct, you will get with these short-term revision courses. Above that, if you need to increase your content, you need to strengthen your concept, you need to know which important topics are, and you need to selectively study them. And this is where the role of important QBank modules, all those come into picture. Okay, so that is more important. And second is revisions. Keep on revising things. You should add content in your only first revision. In second and third revision, you should be able to revise things. Okay, so these both are most important aspects, and you should be able to balance these two. Okay, how to balance all this, I can't to talk into more technical aspects. It will be out of scope of this discussion. Yes, Diksha sir, I was getting 120 plus in GT and I got 39K in INI. Where did I went wrong? Okay, Diksha, what I feel is most probably you would have gone wrong in like attempting questions during GT. You would have made many silly mistake. And second, when you are getting 120 in GT and INI paper was tough, so your score would be between 100 and 110 only. It won't go above 120. Raj sir, I got 25K. I am in first revision. Can I aim for under 2K rank? What should be my main aim other than 3 revisions? I told him just go to behind the video. I think most of the queries are the same, so I'll repeat it again. Those students who have got bad ranks in INICET according to you, and you are asking me what change can be done so that you can in next for NEET PG you can actually perform better. So there is only one thing. Okay, remember these 3 rules. One is PYQ explanation part from at least 2020 NEET PG or 2018 NEET PG. I know most of you, around 80% of you who are currently commenting on my comment section wouldn't have studied last 5 years of INICET papers. Never. If you had studied last 5 years of INICET papers, you would have seen that many things actually repeat from the explanation part of PYQs. So if possible, from 2020 NEET PG or else from 2018 NEET PG, which is really a good thing, you will get total 1600 questions. And out of this explanation part of this 1600 questions only, you will be getting questions. Around 100 to 120 questions will come from the explanation part of the PYQs. So if you are following a coaching platform which has a good explanation of these PYQs, no? So that will be the one game changer strategy that you will have. Second is good GTs, at least 10 GTs from now on. That is what is required, because others will panic in exam. That is what happened this time in INICET. Many of them panicked because it was a tough paper, and that panic was because of seeing this out of box questions, and second is not able to manage time, and third is because of this brain fog that happens. Okay, your concentration goes away when you see, and you become blank in the exam hall, and you mark up wrong questions and you make silly mistake. This is a cycle So this happens because of that. So it is very mandatory you give at least 10 JTs properly, review it, analyze it, understand where you are going wrong and make necessary corrections. And third is 3 complete revisions with emphasis on important concept based topics. These 3 are the essential criteria for your next NEET PG, upcoming NEET PG. And along with this, one is proper custom making, proper schedule make, you should have a proper timetable for 3 revisions. And for that, I have a solution for you. I had created this website which was actually free of cost, which is actually free of cost. It is called as MedPath. Okay, MedPath by Dr. RMD. You just search on Google. You go to that website, enter your details regarding your preparation, and you will get the proper customized timetable according to PYQ importance. Okay, so you get exactly how much time you'll be dedicating for each subject. So if you have not used that, please use it because it is available free of cost, and I've kept it open for students like you only, so that you go and get something out of it, because I realized this was the main problem which students are facing. So once you get a schedule like that, it is easy for you to follow it, and you can trust it because I itself developed it. Okay, I myself developed it, and I have put all my efforts since last 2.5 to 3 months in developing such a thing that can benefit almost every student who is preparing, no matter which coaching platform you are using. Yes, so Dr. Milan, sir, I did all INICET paper. Okay, got 130 correct. It's a good score actually. I haven't done any NEET PG PYQ. Yes, now you have to do NEET PG PYQ. Ideally from 2020 onwards, but if you can, start it from 2018. Okay, so I think I have answered almost important queries. So if you ask me, is it possible? At this point of time, you will always be doubting yourself. So yes, possibility, it's open. What you require, one is proper strategy, proper revisions, proper guide. That is, you need a direction in which you are proceeding. And second thing that you need is luck. Yes, even those INICET toppers who are there declared today, without luck they wouldn't have got that rank. Believe me, there would have been a student at rank 1000 who would have deserved rank 1, same as the one who has got rank 1. There is no difference between rank 1000 and rank 1 in INICET, except that luck of rank 1 was good. He had the best luck which he had. That's why he or she has got rank 1. There is no difference between top 100 students in INICET. Believe me, it is all based on luck only. Okay, nothing else. So that is not under your control. But what is under your control is that you prepare well for next with proper strategy. You have resources. You have resources like MedPath customized timetable. Go to Google, search MedPath by Dr. RMD, and you can get access to entire study strategy, everything. It is free of cost only. So what you need to do is utilize resources wisely. I am repeating again, utilize resources wisely. Okay, and then you will be able to you will be in a position where you will get that confidence that yes, you can crack this time. So many things will be against you also. One is your negative mindset. Second is the competition that is increasing. Third is the distractions that you are having. Fourth is anything emergency can come out of the blue. You can have family emergency. You can have some any sort of emergency, health issues and all. So you should be prepared for this mentally, that no matter whatever happens, I will be giving this NEET PG properly, and if luck is on your side, definitely you will end up in a good rank. So all the best. Make sure that you use MedPath website properly because it is free of cost. I'm not charging anything, and it is made for students like you. So make sure that you use it properly. There is accountability tracker also in that. You will get to know how much you are studying better compared to others also. There is a tracker for number of study hours that you are studying. So make use of it. So all the best for NEET PG, and I'll come up with more strategy videos for you to help to improve your score. So thank you everyone, and don't panic, and if you have any doubt you can mail me or approach me via Telegram. So thank you.